Hello and welcome to Viva Bazaar. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be looking at the latest stories. We start with new signing Robert Lewandowski, who have recently spoken about his joy of joining Barcelona. Of course, speaking after landing in Miami for the preseason tour, Lewandowski insisted that he wants to win as many titles as possible in Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on what he had to say as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Andres Christensen, another player who just joined Barca last week, it has been reported that the Barca new signing is in line to feature against Inter Miami. Of course, the game takes place on the 20th of July. We are going to be looking at that as well. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please endeavor to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. Robert Lewandowski's move to Barcelona was made official last week, putting an end to the long negotiations between Barca and Bayern. The Poland captain immediately set out to join the team in Miami and will now participate in the pre-season under Xavi. Upon his arrival in Miami, he spoke about his transfer and his objectives at the club, among other topics. Here are the highlights, from his interview as released officially on the club's social media account. The Polish star has never been one to settle for less and showed the same mentality when speaking about his goals at Barcelona. He said, "I'm here to help the club return to the top and win as many titles as possible," making his goals and ambitions very clear. Barca and Bayern negotiated for well over a month before Lewandowski's move could be made possible. The German club rejected close to 4 offers from Barcelona, but ultimately caved in and, of course, let the striker leave. Speaking about his long transfer saga, Lewandowski said, "I'm finally here. I am very, very happy to be at Barca. The last few days have been long, but in the end, the agreement has been a reality. I am ready to face this new challenge in my career. I am a guy who likes to win games and titles. I hope the season begins and ends well in this regard." Lewandowski then spoke about his decision to change clubs and move to Spain. He said, "I have always wanted to play in a great La Liga club, and this is a great opportunity for me. It is also a challenge for my private life," he said. Xavi was a major factor in the forward's decision to sign for Barca. The manager maintained regular contact with Lewandowski directly, and the striker has nothing but respect for the Barca manager. He said, "I saw that his ideas fit mine. It has been easy to make the decision. I want to play and win titles, and I know that with Xavi, this will be very possible. He knows perfectly well how to lead Barca. He was an incredible player, and now he's a great coach. He has a lot of future, and I want to be part of it." Finally, he concluded the interview by acknowledging the talent in the squad. He said, "I am a player who always wants to win. We have great players with a lot of quality in the squad. I am excited about what we can all achieve together," he said. Great words there from Robert Lewandowski, who landed in Miami, some hours earlier. And of course, he joined his teammates, so they will be training together. And of course, Xavi will also be entering as soon as possible from what we have been getting after having some issues with his passport. So we hope Lewandowski the best. We hope he prevails. Of course, we have been seeing his exploits in Bayern, banking over 45 goals for about 8 seasons in a row. Of course, even though we know it will be somehow quite challenging for him to match that same feat, but of course, we all expect Lewandowski to be our top goal scorer every season that he will be at Barca. And of course, we now have a goal scorer, something that Xavi have been persistent on. Since Lionel Messi left, of course, Messi was always the top goal scorer for Barca. Lewandowski coming in is a great addition, no question about that. So we hope for the best, of course, as he'll be a great addition to the squad. So his dream have finally come true. Of course, after a long time, forcing a move to Barcelona, Bayern have been an obstacle. And eventually, they came to realize that it is not worth it to keep an unhappy Lewandowski in their team, and they finally agreed to sanction a sale. So it's a great boost for us. Next season is going to be fire with high expectations from every Barca fan. We need to challenge for titles. We need to go for La Liga, for the Champions League. I mean, we need to go for every single trophy we are in to the very last day. And I think Lewandowski, having that winning mentality from Bayern, will bring a lot to this team. We can see from what he's saying, he has that winning mentality. From his words, it tells you he's a guy who wants to challenge for titles. He's not coming to be second best. And of course, I strongly believe that his presence in our team will greatly help those other young players and the whole team to fight for titles. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona will kick off their pre-season tour of the United States of America with a friendly encounter against David Beckham's franchise, Inter Miami, on Tuesday. It remains to be seen if Xavi, who has not flown to Miami with the rest of the team due to passport issues, will make it in time for the game. But the manager already has formulated his plans for the tour as he looks to get a good look at all his players, old and new, ahead of the new season. And according to Mundo Deportivo, one of the new signings of the summer transfer window, Andres Christensen, is in line to make his Barca debut against Inter Miami this week. The Danish defender joined Barca on a Bosman move earlier this summer after his contract with Chelsea had expired. The 26-year-old had been training with the rest of the team for some time now. However, Christensen did not get any minutes in Barca's 1-1 friendly draw against UE Olot earlier this month, but the coaching staff are eager to see how he performs, and the ex-Chelsea ace will thus be receiving minutes in the clash against Inter Miami. It is claimed that the Barca technical staff want to see how Christensen gels alongside regular starters in defense, such as Ronald Araujo and Eric Garcia, and he will be given an opportunity to earn the faith of his manager in the tour opener against Inter Miami. Christensen had a mixed season with Chelsea last time out, but the 26-year-old has proven his mettle at the highest level and the experience to come good. A strong pre-season will go a long way in helping him become a regular, especially when there could be serious competition for places, as Barcelona are also planning to sign Jules Koundé. Definitely in the pre-season, most players take their chances to impress the coach, the coaching staff. Of course, so far just Frankesi have played the game. We quite remember he played against UE Olot, Frankesi, but Christensen was not opportune to play. So Xavi's technical staff want to include him against Inter Miami in the game. So it will be interesting to see how he performs. Of course, a lot of talk have been about Christensen not having a regular, not being a starting 11 player. Definitely, we expect him not to be a starter at all times, especially as reports are flying everywhere talking about Jules Koundé, that Xavi really wants Jules Koundé, so that Jules Koundé and Ronald Araujo will be partners. So let's see if Christensen can indeed make use of this preseason to impress the coaching staff, then good for him. But I think Xavi have already made up his mind when it comes to regular starters for the upcoming season. And definitely we know Christensen is not really up to the task. He's a good and decent defender, no doubt about that. But talking about being a starting 11 player most games, definitely not going to be possible. Especially if Xavi finally gets his hands on Koundé. Except in a scenario where Koundé is not coming to Barca, then maybe Xavi will contemplate or will just like, okay, Christensen should be there alongside Gerard Piqué as well, who will partner with Ronald Araujo, who have already cemented his spot as a starting 11 defender. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.